showtime! Don't nobody talk to me directly, you understand?
A weird, awkward angle for my Sunday sermon, but I wanted to come out near the water and sit down. I like to be near the water and talk. So this week's Sunday sermon is about how they said it. I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Remember that? So I noticed that people, when they watch my videos and they see girls on the videos or they see a particular similarity in girls, they quick to say, Zoe definitely got a type and Zoe got a type. And this about I ain't got no type Sunday sermon. Zoe definitely has a type. And my number one type is the type of girls that like me and take interest in me. Now, we all have certain things that we like about women or we will prefer or we find attractive in women. Some guys like big breasts, some guys like big booty, some guys like big everything. Some guys like lighter skin, some like darker skin, some like straight curly hair, afro. You know, we all have certain things. Some guys are in the eyes, some guys are in the legs, you know, some guys are in the feet, you know. But men, to me, we're still subject to a woman wanting to be with us. Like, there are guys that I know from personal experience and from secondhand experience who they meet a girl, they like a girl, they want a girl. They offer the girl the world, and the girl still turns them down. They kind of offer to take care of her and support her, and they still get turned down, which means that men only really get women that want them. So women are really the ones who choose. So when people say, oh, you got a type and you got this, yeah, the type that likes you. And I hope that you guys stick to that type more than anything else. Always remember that even though we think we have the power, and we have power, but it's not really the power in choosing the woman we want. It's accepting the women we want that want us, if that makes any sense. I remember one time I was going to going to buy, it was either a stroller or something for my son wasn't born yet. It was something I was going to buy. It was a playpen. It was something that I went to the baby store to buy. And I was asking the guy something, and I mentioned that this is the one that my girl wants or whatever it was. And he was like, well, get what she wants. And he said, she chose you, right? You know, basically saying, if she chose you, then she made a good choice, and she makes good choices in her life. And I never forgot, it didn't happen that way, but the way he said it, and I don't know if that's just a good play on salesman or whatever it was, but I never forgot that moment that he said, she chose you. You understand? My wife was beautiful. There's a lot of guys who probably wanted her at some point in time or whatever, but the women always chooses to be with the men. The men, if we could choose whatever we want, we'll have the baddest joints in the world, but honestly, we don't. We have to go with, now you could get a bad one, but it's because that bad one wanted you more than, it was about you getting her, The only way those circumstances really change is if their motive is wrong. If they're only there because they want your money or they want to be taken care of. But any woman with good integrity, they don't go with the money. They don't go with the man who offers them the world and all this. They go with the man that they want. that they fall in love with, that they choose. So a lot of times we're still on the receiving end because women have a lot of offers out there, you know, especially when they're young. You know, when they get older, maybe that changes, but still, in a big way, we might get to fool around with the girls we want, but we only get to keep the girls who want us. You know, we get to keep the girls who want us. Because if they don't want us, the next guy comes along, they want him, they're out. And ain't nothing you could do about it. Ask some guys who offered girls big money, who offered to take care of women, who gave them gifts and took them out shopping and did all this stuff, and then they went with some other dude. You know, that they was like, oh, she went with this loser, or she went with this regular dude, because that's the guy she wanted. If you heard one of Kanye's songs when he was talking about Amber Rose and all the stuff he did for her, and then he said she was with a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? And the dude was saying, who taught you that? Who taught you how to do this? Who taught you how to buy a watch like that? And she said, Yeezy taught me. But she wasn't with Yeezy. She was with the regular dude who she wanted to be with. And Yeezy showered her with gifts and made her famous and did all this stuff. But at the end of the day, she didn't want to be with Yeezy. So women choose who they want to be with. So it doesn't matter. People say, that's your type. You know, that's your type. Oh, my type is not red hair, you know what I'm saying? My type is not fair-skinned women. I'm in countries being social on dating apps, and the women who follow through with the matches is the women who I meet with. It just, if they're lighter women, that's who followed through. You know, that's who showed more interest. That's who booked the date and came to the date, and I got to get to know. You know, that's what it is. And you might match with a whole bunch of women, but how many women do you actually get an opportunity to meet? Did you actually get an opportunity to talk to? We're always on the inviting side. Women are not telling us, for the most part, hey, come, I'll take you to dinner. Hey, let's meet this place and I'm gonna buy you a coffee, or hey, meet me in the park. You know, it's usually us that are, and it's fine for men to take initiative. Women want men that take initiative, but don't get it twisted for 1 minute about what type men have. Men's number one type is the type that like you. And that's the type you should always choose over everything else. International Zoe, Sunday sermon. I ain't got no type. Subscribe, snitches.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Simon ass motherfuckers.